Hey everyone, this is Mars. I'm back. I wanted to share a haul, a big haul I got from a new comic shop I discovered. It's actually not a new shop. It's apparently it's been there for over 20 years. I just never made the trip out to see this guy. It's about a 45-minute drive from my place, so I never bothered. But he comes to every once in a while. He'll come to one of our local toy shows in St. Louis or comic book shows. And he always has really interesting stuff. He'll have undergrounds and fanzines and stuff that no other dealer seems to have. So I'm unemployed and just got laid off. So I've got free time on my hands. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to drive out to this place and check this guy's place out. So I did, and I was stunned. Stunned. It's a small shop. It's an old house with like 3 or 4 rooms. It's been converted into a combination comic shop, magic card place, music. He sells records and CDs, but just stocked, small and cramped, but stocked floor to ceiling with just cool stuff. Here we have a Marvel Mania issue number 6. I never run across issues of Marvel Mania. Occasionally you'll see some Fooms or something at a con, but I can't remember the last time I saw an issue of Marvel Mania, and here he had a number 6 here in one of his boxes, so I picked that up. So, and another thing is, most of his prices are real cheap. The prices you see he's got labeled on these is not what I paid. A vast majority of this haul, I'd say more than 3/4, were in his 3 for $5 box. So I went to town. It's a long drive, so I wanted to maximize my stay there. So I bought more books than I usually do on a trip. But I thought I'd just burn through some stuff and show you what I got, show you the variety of stuff he carries. And I'm excited about a comic shop again. I'll be going back there next week, I'm sure. So here's Marvel Mania number 6 from the early 70s. This is pre-Foom. Here's an issue of Flash, a DC 100-page Super Spectacular. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 3. There's an issue of Scary Monsters. The Scary Monsters, he had a short box full of them, 3 for $5. So I stocked up on Scary Monsters. Next time I go back, I'm going to wipe them out. I like Scary Monsters. It's never been one of my favorite magazines, but 3 for $5, I'll buy them all day. So I bought a bunch of those. Another book you don't see too often in a comic shop, Wit's End. This is Wit's End number 8, Wally Wood's fanzine. So I was excited to find that. He's got an entire room filled with paperbacks. Old paperbacks from the 60s and 70s, not to mention pulps and fanzines. So these were all real cheap, $2 or $3 a piece. So I bought some of these. This one was a little more. But older fans may remember that from the back of Famous Monsters. But tons of old pulp adaptions and TV show tie-ins and just really cool stuff. So I bought those. I wanted to buy a bunch more paperbacks, but I spent too much on comics. So maybe next time. I got a stack of comic readers from the 70s. Another fanzine. I got this stack. I think there's 8 or 9 here. I got this stack for $20. So, and this is fun reading. I love old fanzines. Reading the behind the scenes stuff of books. Back when I was a kid and started buying comics. So this will be fun reading over here in the next few days. Now we'll get into the actual comics. So most of these were 3 for $5, if you can believe it. Not all, but most. I really love the 25-cent reprint Giants from Marvel. I love reprint Giants, in general from the 70s. The 100-page books from DC, and then when Marvel superheroes and Marvel Tales and Marvel Collector's Item Classic, all that were 25-cent giants. I love those books. They're fun. There's a Son of Satan #1. I've got 1 through 8 now of that series. And then I picked up some of the Marvel Spotlights. I'm missing 5 or 6 of the Marvel Spotlights to complete that Son of Satan run. Here's some more of those 25-cent giants. DC 100 page. Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales. And another Marvel Tales. And these are all the double-sized issues. Once Marvel's Greatest Comics and Marvel Tales went to a regular 20-cent size, I don't buy them anymore. I just started in the giants with a variety of stories. I was able to polish off most of my Commandy want list. These were 3 for $5. So I'm almost done with Commandy. I need about another 5 issues. This one, Commandy #1, that's probably a fine. I paid $4 for that. $4. I mean, come on. You can't beat that. Then these are more from the 3 for $5. So I just couldn't resist. I just started making stacks. I pulled out most of the Eternals. Get pretty near a complete run. I think I got 11 of the 17 issues. So I need 6 more issues. Plus the annual. Not bad for about $15 for those, I think. And one of my other favorite Bronze Age books is The Defenders. That was my favorite Bronze Age team. So I pulled these out of the 3 for $5 box. And some more Marvel Tales. More 3 for $5. Omek. Nova. He only had 1 Nova in the 3 for $5. That's another series I want to pick up. 2001. $1, what? $1.60 or so for that. $1.66, something like that. For 2001 #1. Can't beat that. Stalker. I was able to pull a complete run of Steve Ditko's Stalker. Oops. And I got all the issues of Justice Incorporated. Some more post-Kirby Commandees. Post-Kirby Commandees not very exciting, but I need them. And the last little bit of the stack here. More Commandy. And some Mr. Miracle. These Mr. Miracle issues, after Kirby left, there was a gap in publishing, and he picked back up in like 77 or 78 with Marshall Rogers taking over the art. These were a lot of fun. I had some of these when I was a kid, so again, 3 for $5. I pulled them out of the box, and then 1 Kirby issue. So that gets me started on Mr. Miracle. And that's it. That's what I got. So, a pretty good haul. All that, all together, set me back $170 plus tax. So, that's pretty dang good. I'm happy. I went to a toy show Sunday, and I didn't really spend any money on Sunday because I figured I was going to go see this guy's shop and see what he had, and it turned out to be a wise decision because he had better variety of comics, and his toy show had 200 tables. But this guy's shop had a better selection and better prices than the entire toy show as far as comics are concerned. So that's that. I want to make a shout out to Dr. VONCHILLA. John, thank you so much for the books. My next video is going to be going through the books that John sent me. I was the grand prize winner in his contest last month. Things have been so hectic around here, I haven't done a video in a while. But I am going to highlight those books and show you what he sent. But John, I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Those are great books. And I love that they have the Dr. VONCHILLA date stamp on the back. I'll keep those in the original packaging, so I always know where these came from. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and girls, if there's any girls out there. And I will be back sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching.